Hello everybody and welcome back to Shauna Louise VSG for my 5-month post-op surgiversary update. I had VSG surgery, better known as the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, on April 2nd, 2018. My height weight was 389 pounds. My surgeon required me to lose 40 pounds. I lost 61 pounds, which brings my weight day of surgery to 328 pounds. Last month, I weighed in at 242 pounds, and this month, as of September 2nd, 2018, I weighed in at 234 pounds. So that is a total loss since my high weight of 155 pounds, a total loss since my surgery of 94 pounds, and a loss since last month of only 8 pounds. I knew that last month I probably wasn't going to have that big of a loss, just because of everything that I was having to do with the surgery I had to have, the recovery I had to do, some time off work so I wasn't so active, and but I was finally able to start going back into the gym, which was nice. So I think maybe with the weight training and stuff that I've been doing, that some of that might be muscle gain. So let's hope. So I'm trying not to be mad. A loss is a loss. I was upset about it at first, only because I have been losing 20 plus pounds pretty consistently since surgery, and I knew that was going to slow down. Also, because of the surgery I had last month, I was put on birth control. So between, that and just everything like regulating with my female cycle and all that fun stuff, I think all that played a factor in it. I've already seen since the 2nd of this month a lot bigger loss than the whole month for last month. So I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, surgery went well, on birth control to regulate everything, which means babies, guys. I finally have hope that I can have a child, and my doctor thinks so too. He doesn't see no reason why I won't have a kid. In fact, he asked me when I'm gonna he literally said, when are you gonna let me catch your baby? And I said, with the VSG surgery that I had, that they want you to wait at least 12 to 18 months. So I'm waiting at least a year. VSG post-op wise, to have a child, to start trying for a child. So me and my husband are really excited about that, and we just keep talking about names and what we're gonna do, and converting, this is our office / game room. This is where, my husband streams on Twitch. He does all my editing for my videos right there. So, eventually this might be turned into a kid's room, and they'll stay in our room for a while. Anyways, so that's far away still, but I'm still really excited about that because I never thought I could have children, just because I wasn't working properly and I started losing the weight, and everything's just getting back to normal. So I'm really excited and I'm really happy about that. So yes, going back to the gym. I have been waiting forever to be able to go back to the gym. So excited. So I was able to do that. I do find that I don't sweat as easily anymore, and that bugs me because I measure my workout based on how hard I can push myself and the amount of sweat that I'm doing. But I also read that if you're not getting the proper fluid intake, that there's nothing to output. So I still am not meeting fluid goals. I do some days, but it's really rare. Like, it's almost 2:30 this afternoon, and this is still my first bottle of water, and as you can see, it's still up by the label. I really need to do a better job, and I try to. It's just on days that I work and I'm constantly in and out of the store, I try and sip, before I have to grab the rest of my stuff and go out to our accounts. It's just really hard to do. And when I'm at home, it slips my mind. I'm still foggy brained, and I just forget. And it's really hard sometimes to explain things. Like, the other day, I came across as kind of rude, and I wasn't trying to be rude to my sister-in-law. At least I felt like maybe I was, coming off as rude. I don't know. But I was trying to explain something, and she got this look on her face, like, what the heck? So then I was like, what's with that face? And she's just, anyway, I was trying to explain to her that the words weren't coming out right in my mouth from what I was trying to think, and it just came off as kind of rude, and I apologized, but who knows. Running. I ran for 2 minutes straight. I've tried. I only was able to do it that one time. I had some bad news that I had found out, not with me or anything, in my family, and I found out on Facebook, and it bugs me when I have to find out things like that, and I was angry, I was upset, I was just flat out off, and I was glad to be able to finally be back in the gym. So I went on the treadmill, I walked for 5 minutes, and then I'd run for a minute, and I'd walk, and then I went to go run again for another minute, and before I knew it, I wasn't paying attention. I was just thinking about what had happened and how I found out, and I ran for 2 minutes. And I looked down, and I was like, oh damn. I haven't been able to do it since then. I've been slowly working up my 1 minute, you know, to a minute 10, minute 15, minute 20. It's hard. It is hard. But I was really proud about that 2 minutes. Just not so proud about the reason why I was able to do it. Also, it was really fun this past month because we just had the Southwest Washington Fair, and I went with my best friend and her kids and her nieces and nephew, and I got some footage of that. They had to leave shortly after I got there because her nephew had to go home for one reason or another. He's a small kid, and so I kept her daughter and her niece, and this is where my lovely husband inputs the footage. I know the lighting right now really sucks, but I am at the fair and I have my friend's daughter and niece because they are riding rides with me, and I'm just so overjoyed. You need to sit your butt down. Sorry. Thank you. So overjoyed and ecstatic because I can actually ride fair rides. I have not been able to ride a ride since, oh my gosh, I can't remember how long. So I'm like over the moon, totally excited, and just going crazy with this. So we are gonna enjoy the rest of the rides and just have all the fun. So thank you, see you guys. So yeah, like I said in the fair footage, I was able to ride rides. I'm still so excited about that because I haven't been able to do that in years. And I mean years, probably since I was a teenager, like young teenager at that. And I was just really excited. The one ride, I believe I had him put a little description. It's called the Freak Out. It's the one that swung back and forth and kind of spun. That one, so I was sitting here and like the people who were sitting next to me, like that, when we started going really high and spinning, and then when we swoop back down and you just have that feeling in your gut where it just falls to your butt, I was screaming so loud. I didn't think I was gonna, you know, scream like I did, but I did. And one of the things that came out of my mouth was, why the heck did I have to lose so much weight? Why can't I still be fat and not do this to myself? And they lost it. Like, I was kind of embarrassed after I said that because I was like, oh, good job. Way to announce to the world that you did that. But it was terrifying, and I did it again. And I will do it again, and I can't wait till next year. And my husband will be joining me next year. He couldn't this year because he had to work, and next year he'll definitely be able to ride the rides like I am, because he's still doing great on his diet. I'm so proud of you, babe. Okay, so clothing. That's exciting. Last, I think I told you guys, I was in a size 18 jeans. Now those are getting a little bit too big, and a 16 fits me perfectly. Work shirts. So before I had surgery, I was in a men's 4X work shirt that we had, and I could not button it all the way. I think I have a picture I can show you. So I don't know how well this is gonna show up. It was a video. I thought she had pictures. My friend had pictures on her Facebook, but it was a video that she reshared from last year when we had the solar eclipse and we were all outside. And you can kind of see, I mean, it's a little bit blurry because I had to pause it, but you can kind of see how I used to have to wear my men's 4X work shirt. So it'd be buttoned right there and then just opened for the rest of the way. And after surgery and I started losing weight, I got into a woman's 2X, which was a huge deal for me. And then a few weeks ago, my extra large came in, and as the day that I ordered my extra large, I was talking to another one of my coworkers about it, and she basically told me that I shouldn't get it, that I should stick with my 2X because she could only do 2Xs, that she found it more comfortable for her. And I just thought that was kind of rude and a little bit, you know, condescending a little bit, because I had tried on the extra large and it fit perfectly, and it made me feel good because I can button it all the way down like I could with my 2X when I first got it. So going from the 2X to the extra large, and she was telling me, don't get it, it won't look right, you know, it's going to be too small. So when I did get it and I put it on, I went to one of my other coworkers and I was really self-conscious about it. I said, does this look okay? Do I look too fat? Should I wear my other shirt? And they're like, no, it looks like it was fitted for you. It looks really good. So I was really happy to be in it, but at first I was just really self-conscious about it just because of those comments. And I was just like, what the hell? Why am I letting this person get to me? Just, you know, they should be happy for me and cheering me on and not making me feel bad. Or not that they were really probably trying to make me feel bad, but it did. It made me feel bad. And even now, there are some people who don't, they want you to lose weight, but they don't want you to get smaller than they are. And they won't come out and say it, but it's just little, like, they won't say it like that, but it's like the little things that they do say, or the gestures that they make, or what they do and how they look at you. It makes you feel bad. And I don't want to feel bad. I want to feel good about what I'm doing for myself, for my, you know, my husband, and watching him say, I can do it, he can do it, you know, even though he's not having the surgery, he's still basically following the same diet that I'm doing, and he's supporting that and doing that for himself and for our future kids. And, you know, I don't think that I should be made to feel any less than I was when I was bigger, because, you know, you get those looks. Even then, when you're bigger, you get the looks and people look at you like, oh, you know, what are they doing? And now you're getting different types of looks, and it still makes you feel like you did when you were bigger and getting those looks again. And this isn't directed, this part of the conversation, not the shirt thing, but this part isn't directed to anyone specifically, I would say. It's been, you know, multiple, and each person does something different, and it just builds up and it gets in my head, and I overanalyze and I overthink and I don't like it. And it just, I don't think I should be made to feel bad for doing what I'm doing for me, you know? I'm getting healthy, and I think that if you can't support that, then you should keep those comments to yourself. Comments from guys now have changed, and it's, don't give me the, like, if you knew me when I was bigger, don't try and give me different attention now than what you gave me when I was heavier. I don't want it. I have my husband. I am happy with my husband. He is everything to me, and I don't need you telling me, oh, you're so pretty, or you're really this, or you're really that, or blah, blah, blah. Stop. I don't want to hear it. Now that I have lost weight, and I'm getting those, you know, comments, or people hold the door open for you now who wouldn't have held the door open for you, even though you have an arm full of stuff, like your hands are full, your arms are full, you get treated differently. And I'm noticing that. And I have talked to some of my friends who have lost the weight, and how angry they have felt because you're not treated the way you were, and you're not feeling invisible anymore, kind of feeling, you know? And it's frustrating that people treat other people that way just because of their size. And I can say from experience, yeah, I have had the doors shut in my face before. People just walk by, they see you, and they just go in, they do whatever. But now they don't. Now they will stand there and wait the 4 to 5 seconds it takes for me to get to the door to get inside any place. So I'm just like, what's changed? Nothing has changed. I'm still the same person. You, however, are the one who is judging and just whatever. So yeah, that basically wraps up my month 5. So it is September 11th today, and in a few weeks we have something really exciting going on, and I will be bringing you guys along for the journey for that. I can't really say what it is because no one knows about it yet except for a select few people, and I'm just super excited for it, and it's gonna be really amazing, more amazing probably for me than anyone else. However, I'm still really excited about it, and I'm really excited to share it. So look forward to that, because I look forward to sharing it with you guys and the certain person who it's for. So that wraps up my 5-month Post Op VSG update. Sorry guys, my camera died of my battery, so I had to let it charge a little bit. If you're anything like me, I had to restart my intro over and over and over because I stumbled over my words a lot, or I'd say things out of order and just feel like a general idiot. But that's me. I think you guys figured that out by now. Anyways, so I have a lot of really exciting stuff going on for the month of September. So look forward to seeing that next month. I look forward to bringing you guys along and sharing what it is that I am doing. So thanks again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Till then, see you later. Bye.